All right, our guests are Joseph and Gift Egenti. Welcome to Jasiri. We're so happy that you could join us today. Yes, we're so happy.
Thank you.
Gift, you look so calm. In fact, when we see your content and how it's hard to reconcile both.
You're saying when you see the content. So we need to start by saying, first of all, congratulations,
Congratulations.
on the triplets. She does not look like someone who had triplets about a month ago. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. So how has it been? God, you guys are, your parents of 4, you have triplets. How is it feeling?
Let me start by saying amazing. It's something we prayed for. We wanted it. We waited for it for so long. And let me add, stressful. It's very, very stressful. Like tonight, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep all through. They were crying, and because we don't have a lot of hands and help assisting, but let me just say it's amazing. Amazing.
I love that.
It is amazing, you know, twins, triplets, you know, whatever.
I don't understand why Dashi's hand is going in this direction.
I feel proud. Come on, I feel proud. All right, so now let's come to you, Joe. Now you're the sole man standing in the midst of, you know, all the women and all that in your household. So tell us, how is it being a father of 4 girls?
4 girls.
Well, basically, I've always wanted it. Even before I got married, I prayed over it, yes. And from the love from my mom, so that's generated that aspect of love for women. So I preferred women, and God has been faithful to us.
So you wanted girls?
Yes, I wanted
You know,
girls.
that's Rotimi told me he wanted our first child to be a girl. I don't know, there's some men like that. What is this idea of wanting girls as first children?
There's a special thing about ladies.
Yeah.
Once you treat them well, you feel blessings around you. Yeah, that's it.
I see, that's the answer. Are you people listening?
Honestly.
Are you hearing?
Are you hearing?
That's it. Okay, guys, let's give you a little bit of context. So Joe, who developed a hunchback when he was just 4 years old, he grew up facing mockery and societal misconceptions about, you know, physical deformities, but yet he refused to let discrimination define his life. So with determination, he pursued education, started working early, and proved his independence despite doubts about his abilities. And finding love was not easy either. But he found a love that has defied expectations and made him and Gift parents of 4. And Joe, before love came a resilience, before marriage came years of proving doubters wrong. So let me ask you, what kept your confidence alive during those years?
Well, basically family. Family, friends. Growing up wasn't that easy because I grew up in a rural area, precisely really. So I found myself in the midst of people that love me. This aspect of being physically challenged, in quotes, for so many people, they feel inferiority complex.
Yes.
And which is very bad. So when you find yourself in the midst of people that love you, you overcome it.
I love that.
I think that's a powerful point. And that shows you that nurture, the environment around you and how powerful it is.
That's true.
So let's fast forward a little bit, Gift. This is really quite interesting because I hear that initially when Joe approached you, you avoided him, or you were avoiding him even before he approached you due to some rumors and criticism and things from that you had heard and everything. So take us back to that time. When Joe expressed interest in you, what did you think? What had you heard?
Give us the full details.
We like gist, though. We like tea. You see that? We like tea here.
Okay. When I first heard about him, I went to visit my friend, my classmates back then. That was 2015. So they were talking about him, that the guy just came back and he just moved into that area.
Okay.
So it was kind of new. Everyone was talking about him, you know, someone like that, his physics and everything. So they were talking about him that particular day, that he just came back with a new girl. According to what I heard then, it was a womanizer. He loves you.
Even your expression, there's some truth to it. For real? Continue.
Okay, so he came back with a new lady that day. So they were talking again, oh, no, that girl, this guy, upon his height, the way he looks, I don't know. How does he do it? So I was like, who is this guy? I wanted to, you know, join in the gist. They were like, oh, don't worry. They just described him. He's short, his chest is very big, his back is this, he's always wearing white. That I should just look out for him, that I'll see him one day. I was like, okay, I'll see him, but, you know, a womanizer, I don't like someone like that. So I already had this hate that who is that person? Upon the way he looks, he chases women around. So I think one Sunday I got back from church, I was fetching water outside and I saw him coming, and they didn't lie. That day he was with a woman. Yes. They didn't lie.
Your side of the story. Go ahead.
So it was with a woman that day, and he didn't prove them wrong. He actually approached me, even with the woman at the side. He was calling me. I was like, oh, in fact, they told me already. I just eased and I left that arena. And he was coming back from church. He was coming back from church. So
I forgot what they said. He that waiteth so is wise.
Yes.
So I think it happened like that for like 3 times. I would just see him on the road. He would try stopping me, and I would just ignore. So the day it happened that I had to answer him, he saw me from far. Then he started, because the road was very bad, like very, very bad. So he was driving very fast just to meet up, and his bumper now pulled out. So people were like, bros, people that know him, bros, what's happened now? Why they run like that? Have you forgotten the road is bad? He was like, just let me call that girl. Let me stop that girl. See that girl, they go help me stop her. So they started calling me. Everybody was calling me, hello, sister, bros, they call you now. So I had to stop because the crowd and everything. So I had to stop, and I turned. I was like, what is it? Why are you calling me? He said, please just come. So I went to him, and the first thing I told him, stop calling me, I don't like you. It was like, you know that feeling that you must have heard something about me. Why will you say you don't like me? You don't know me. I said, nothing, I don't just like you. He said, please, what did you hear? So the thing just dawned on me that, Jesus, how did I say I don't like him?
When I don't know him.
When I don't know him. So it was like, you must have heard something. That was when we talked and we exchanged contacts. And that was it.
They say the rest is history.
From what I hear, I can actually say without reasonable doubt that Joe is a lover, not a fighter. I'm a sucker for romance and love, by the way. But, you know, over to you, Joe. What did you say to win her over? You know, like, how did you overcome the influential voices in your head or the voices of her family and friends around you?
Basically, how I won her over was, I believe love had to do with care, attention, and she had so many people coming around her at that time, but I feel I prayed over it. I wanted a girl that is God-fearing, a girl that is fair, beautiful, not just a girl.
Your spec.
Yes, exactly, fair, because I know what I want, I go for it, and she fall into it.
But what did you tell her? How did you razz her?
See, one thing about, can I go into Christianity now? Because I feel when you pray towards something, it comes. It just comes, that's it. And I pray towards
like the stars align, all the symbols, all the signs.
You still answered my question. Why did you tell her? Why did you tell her?
If I tell her I love you, is a number word.
No, okay, let's start from beginning. So you know when your bumper came off and you were trying to get to her and you're like, please stop that lady. After they stopped her and you guys met.
After you exchanged numbers.
What was it that you told her? The next
Carry on, Sandra.
The next one was I give her my number, then we started talking, and then she came to my, we met somewhere.
And you started singing.
And I started singing, So I started singing with her name. That was, when I sang with her name, she said, you could sing? I said, no, I can't sing.
Because the only song that's coming to my head is Inappropriate Gift. If I say the rest, it's inappropriate.
The one in my head is Love, come on, baby.
Oh my God.
No. Joe, Joe.
I think I sang a song like, fall in love with Give My Love, guess you were. Then she said, So when I sang that, I say, okay, sing on that one. I sang on that one. And I sang about 2 songs or 3 with her name. And the name also is Onyinyechi. So that was when this Onyinye. So then I sang that song again. Said, okay, what can you do for me? I said, I want you in my life. I want you in my life. So I was so determined to get what I want as well.
Were you sure she was going to say yes, though?
I was too certain sure. over something
No,
sure.
Joe, calm down.
I was exactly sure because when you see the bone of people, you will know. It's not a thing of play. It's not a thing of child's play. No. When I saw her, I had about 2 ladies with me at that time. Yeah. No, see.
So I'm sorry. When you say you had 2 ladies, were you dating them or were they with you? Like, were they just walking around with you?
She said walking around.
I'm looking at you because what do they look like here exactly? Yeah.
God,
What looks like here?
I love you.
Right?
No, Nora. Nora looks like here. Yeah. She's schooled in the East.
Yeah.
Biochemistry. So yes.
Same to you. And you too, you fair.
I could say she was the youngest among all.
Yes, that was the youngest.
She was the youngest among all. Yeah, she was the youngest among all.
So, you know, in all of this, because I know by the time you guys are talking, you're developing a friendship, you are starting to date, you have friends talking to you. The same friends who were probably telling you things about him before are now the friends who might share, oh, I have this concern, I have this. Did you have... let's not get to that question yet because there's something else. So it's 3 years down the line. I'm coming back to you. Joe, it's 3 years down the line. You guys dated for 3 years.
Yeah.
And you already decided and said, this is the woman I'm settling down with.
Exactly.
You've also answered already. You were too sure.
Yeah.
She was going to say yes.
Yes.
Really. So when he came to ask you to marry him, but I think you rejected him the first time. How did it go? Not necessarily rejected, but you weren't. What were your concerns?
Exactly.
For dating, I initially rejected, and because of the womanizing stuff,
Yes.
and then he promised that he was going to change, and
Which I
he
did.
promised that was the one. Yeah, so that assurance was there. I said, okay, let's see how it goes. And for my concern, when we wanted to get married, right? My major concern was his physical appearance. I started asking questions. I wanted to know if it was genetic. I wanted to know what happened and how it happened. I met his dad. His dad explained the same story he told me. And since I was convinced that it was not genetic, and so we were good to go.
Joe, can I ask you
ahead,
what
go ahead.
happened?
Well, based on the story they told me, then it all started when I was about 4 years old. While, I told her I grew up in a rural area.
Yeah.
So I was taking my bit outside by my mom, and then some butterfly perched at the back. So that was the rest. Yeah.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. Yeah.
Perched on you.
I think yes.
Like it pierced him, almost like a mosquito bite.
Mosquito bite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
That's
perched.
interesting.
Yeah,
Then he
that's
started falling sick.
sick, and then the rest became history.
Wow. Wow. Okay, let's go on a break. We have so much more. I told you guys I was excited about this conversation.
It's so easy chatting with the
Yes, yes.
Truth is, when people see difference, they often assume limitation. But with Joseph and Gift, they're showing that there's nothing wrong with differences. A relationship that turned from friendship into love, despite criticism and doubt, is now the bedrock of a growing family and an 8-year marriage.
Now, Gift Egenti admits that she initially avoided her husband because of what others said. But one honest conversation after he lost his car bumper changed everything, opening up the door to a relationship built on understanding rather than perception. Love sometimes asks us to unlearn what we've been taught and to see other people and see people for who they truly are. Our guests today are Joe and Gift Egenti. Welcome again to the show.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things you guys are doing is that you've been sharing your life online, and that can be very powerful, sharing your marriage, sharing motherhood and fatherhood online, but it also opens the door to unsolicited opinions, scrutiny, and sometimes cruelty. And we were talking about it in the makeup room. Nigerians can be quite cruel online. Very, very cruel and unnecessary too. Sometimes waka pass. If you don't like it, you don't have to comment. Just keep going. But what we also know is that visibility for you has brought both admiration and negativity. But you continue to show up authentically and unapologetically. In a world where strangers often feel entitled to comment on personal choices, resilience becomes just as important as love itself. So, Gift, let me start this next conversation with you. When your relationship and story began gaining attention online, were you prepared for the level of public commentary, unsolicited opinions, unsolicited advice, unsolicited questions, everything unsolicited that Nigerians were giving you. Were you ready for that?
Let me start by saying a lot of people don't know, but our wedding itself went viral 2018.
Okay.
So since then, we've been getting the backlash and the insult and everything. But then, because we were not public, we were not outside, so we were able to handle that one. On our wedding day, the thing just went viral, you know. A lot of insults, calls, people were calling to know if I was okay, to tell my husband to seize my phone so I don't go through those things that day, you know. It was supposed to be a happy moment, and it ended up, you know, that way. So when this one happened again, we just did a little dance video in our sitting room, and the thing just went viral like that. And my husband came to me and said, oh, babe, see, that time you rejected it, you said you didn't want it. This time we cannot say no, please, let's just make use of this opportunity. And I was like, no, I'm not ready, because I know what we go through, like on a normal day, like just walking, we see the attention, you know, people talking, you see small children saying, you see that short baba, you know? So I was not ready for that only, because I know how TikTok, especially Twitter, I know how crazy it can get, you know? So I was not ready, but he just pushed me, babe, let's just use this. Let's just make use of it. You can never be ready. Let's just use this one, you know? And the comments and everything, at first, it was a lot. I was crying. There was a time I cried till I had BP. Yes, it was a lot. I cried. There are some comments that you see and you'll be like, Jesus, is this coming from a human being?
Can I know this might be painful, and I apologize if it brings back any bad memories. What's the worst you've heard?
I think when someone said, bring this man come, was it Ogun State? Bring this man come Ogun State, now better ritual ingredients. And I was like, who?
People can be mean.
Are you serious?
That's true.
Coming from someone.
That's true.
Yes, we replied.
Was it a male or a female? Who said that?
A male. It was a male. It was a male. And another one said, if I catch this man for night, I don't reach with that.
Can you imagine?
A lot of comments. A lot.
Okay.
A lot that I cannot remember.
Joe, how do you are so, listen, your positivity and your doggedness, persistence, dedication. I like the fact that I admire you a lot, because when you zero your mind into something, you don't stop until you get it done. And that has been the umbrella that you've used to shield your wife. But let's be honest with you. When you hear, how do you deal with the negativity, the comments? How do you process all of that emotionally? I know that, yeah, you are solid, man. You come from a family that has been solid and has been there for you.
And it shows.
Yeah. So, but then again, in your private space, how do you process these negative comments?
Well, I don't see it to be a physical challenge, but being physically challenged doesn't mean you're mentally challenged.
Yeah.
So when I don't take those things as hard, because I've grown past that level. At high school, I went to secondary school, I went to private school, I went to Last Protect. So all those stages are phases in which I passed through. So back then, if I could overcome it, why can't I overcome it now? Yeah. So while she was having those throws, I was there to make her feel comfortable. Yeah. So it wasn't that easy for her, but I'm always there for her to build her feet up.
I've actually seen, you know, where...
See the triplets, go back. See the triplets and the older sister.
Yeah. I've actually seen how you've handled negative comments, and, you know, I actually love, especially gifts. I love how you handle them. But Joe, let me ask, what are some of the biggest misconceptions that people have about your disability?
Well, not getting married.
That you would never get married?
Yeah. Wow. And there's one, while I was growing up, they said, you can't drive a car. That was one of the things that made me, I'm a risk taker. So if you tell me I can't do this, I will do it. Yeah, once you tell me, you dare me that you can't do this, I will do it. I started driving car. My dad had a car. When he goes to work, I just enter, wash the car, and reverse. So I just want to do something.
From there, you enter the road.
I had a lot of accidents. I didn't go for driving school now. So I had a lot of accidents, but I just want to do that thing you feel I can do. So that's just me.
So, you know, Dashin said she likes how you respond. And I want to ask you, do you feel the need to, I don't think you always respond, because I've also checked. It's not that you always respond. How do you choose when to respond, who to respond to, or have you just decided that in this situation, silence is the strongest reply? I'm still remembering what you said people posted.
Wow.
I worry about our humanity. I worry about even just being an empathetic or sympathetic person. I just worry about, why do you feel the need to comment? But how do you choose who to reply, whether not to reply? How do you make that choice?
The thing is, people will always comment.
Always.
When you tell them not to, they'll tell you brought yourself outside.
Yeah.
So we definitely will comment. So initially, we started by dancing to their comments. We just dance, and you see people bashing. Those that love you will go and bash those people.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was it. We were dancing to it. When I noticed that it was giving me BP, we just started to dance to it. I think one time we came out and I cried. There was one that touched me. I can't remember what the comment is, but I cried. We had to come out and cry and question people that, please, is this coming from a human being?
Yes.
I can't remember what that comment was. So since then, we just decided to go silent on them. No reply, just leave them. Sometimes we just laugh about it now. So I've grown to that point where I can laugh about comments, and you know, it's just growth.
Do you know, I was going to ask you the next, oh, sorry, T.
How is it for your daughter? Because you talked about the times when you're walking down the street and people are looking and children are talking. Can we raise our children better? Please. Because I remember when I was growing up, you dare do that beside my parents. It's a knock on your head. You're taught to, there's a way you comport yourself in public, you know. You don't just open your mouth and talk. We're raising children who don't have social graces anymore. But how is it for your daughter?
The thing is, with Uriel, we try to make her know that your dad is the best, your mom is the best. There's nothing, don't listen to anything anyone says. There was a time she came back and said something like her friend was asking her, why is your daddy like that? And I told her, what did you respond? What was your response? She said, don't talk about my daddy like that. I said, yes, your dad is perfect, your dad is okay. When they tell you like that, you report them to your teacher and tell, in fact, before you report, tell the person your dad is okay. My dad is fine and perfect. Whatever your dad has, my dad also has the same thing. So that's it. We train her with love, let her know her dad is the best, her mom is the best, and we are the best family. So that's just it.
That's it. Because I love what you say, because my next question was going to mirror off of that for both of you. Like, how do you, I mean, has there been a level of public criticism that has really tested your confidence in the marriage? Like, you know how both of you are on the same page and you found different ways to navigate the haters, the trolls and everything, but has there been one thing that has stood out among probably many that has really challenged the confidence of your marriage, and how have both of you handled it?
To me, no. There hasn't been. Has it been to you?
There's
Nothing.
I love this. so let me now follow up with that, because we've talked about how the social media space has been. What would both of you say to the people who hide behind the keyboards? They hide behind the screens to judge relationships they don't know about, to judge people that they don't understand, to judge people that they've never even tried to figure out or to find out what's going on. Joe, I'll start with you. What would you say to those people?
Keyboard warriors.
Keyboard warriors, yes.
Yeah, like, though most people don't really know much about what people face or go through.
Yeah.
So if they batter words or share something like that, I just tell them, get to know me first.
Yeah.
Get to know me first, that's all. Or know us first.
Gift, what do you say to them?
So the thing is, that's where they will always be. On the keyboard, they cannot come face to face. Most of them see you and they will just, you see them, they'll be the loudest. Oh, I love you so much. I love you like this. They're always behind the keyboard, nothing else. So I would just tell them, you know, we have feelings, you know. Those people you bash, those people you talk bad about, you criticize. We're also humans like you, you know. The tables can change, the tables can turn. It might be you tomorrow, it might be someone else you know. So please, let's just lead with love. Let's just lead with love, you know. It pays to love, you know. just be calm, please, I beg.
You know, before we go for the next question, someone just sent a message in from Uganda.
Aww.
They're watching us from across the continent. And Paul Okia is saying, I'm watching Jasiri live. I'm enjoying the show. Greetings to Joe and Gift. I think you guys have won another fan.
Yes. All right. So would also want to know, what has, you know, your marriage taught you about partnership?
I would say love, integrity, honesty, purity in every aspect.
This man is in love, guy. Like, he's deeply in love. Gift, is there anything she can do to really annoy you?
Nothing.
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 Do you annoy him?
She does, but she does, but sometimes I just overlook it and let go.
That is marriage.
Yeah.
So what has it taught you?
Patience.
Yeah.
I'll say patience, because, you know, it takes a lot to make the marriage work, and patience, forgiveness.
Yeah.
Forgiveness. That's it.
Okay. So when love is real, even the loudest critics cannot drown it out.
Okay.
After the break, let's have some fun, because love is not always so serious. We're gonna have some fun with our couple here and find out a little bit more about them. This is Jasiri, our Valentine's special with our incredible guest, Dr.
Well, now we've talked about resilience, commitment, and the strength of your bond, right? But, you know, love should also be fun, just like
before you enter fun, please, we have one question.
We have one question. Who should we ask? Who should we ask? Let's start with Gift.
Before we go to
Four.
no Joe become five. No Joe's answer.
Because we know his answer.
For me, I'm okay with 4, please. 4 is okay. I'm done. In fact,
Jojo.
Big Joe.
Okay. What's the question?
Are we good with 4? Are we going 4 plus 1 equals 5?
Okay, for
Before
now.
twins come next time.
For now, maybe the next one might be sextuplets.
He said for now.
For now, it's okay.
Are you
Yeah,
listening?
sextuplet, yeah.
Hey, for now.
I don't know for him, but for
This is
me.
the place where the pages are different.
Yes, please,
You know,
I'm okay.
the Bible said, go here into the world and multiply.
That's what you're doing.
You have to
properly.
multiply, keep multiplying.
Okay, we might have our answer to our first question, but it's going to be rapid.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Dash and take us away.
So we call this the rapid fire love round quick questions.
Yeah.
No overthinking, right? And all you have to do is point to the person who is the answer. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Are
Ready.
you ready?
I love my lady. We understood the science. All right, go.
Okay, so who is more romantic?
I think
Hey.
Who apologizes after a disagreement?
me,
Who is more stubborn?
she,
Oh.
Who is more likely to start an argument or something small?
me,
Hear me.
Who is the better communicator?
me,
Who is more dramatic?
she,
That's 2 out of like 8, so.
So who will survive longer without their phone?
Me, obviously.
she,
Who is the real boss in the relationship?
Rebus, me.
All right, do you agree with that answer?
Yeah.
Wow. So in all of this, you guys have been doing the social media. How long do you want to do the social media thing?
Social media, I would just say social media is a very good thing. It's a good thing. It has its own, there's a way it uplifts you. It has its own blessings. It has its own negative aspects also. But for me, it's something I love doing, so I don't think I'm stopping anytime soon. We'll do it till grow old.
I like how she's looking at him. Exactly. Joe, is that the same answer?
Yeah, for me, like I told her some weeks back, I said it will be a platform whereby we also help to educate
Yes, I
the
like
physically challenged ones also, because most of them, like I spoke to about 3-4 people, their level of reasoning are low, inferiority complex and the rest. So I want to wipe away that thought in them.
Yes, I like
So by creating a foundation soon, so by doing that, and then I'll work with them
Yeah, as well.
one-on-one.
Because your experience and even the experience of your family, so many families who have children who may be born with disabilities or may develop them later. And I like that point. I don't know who made that point, that at any point in time, something can change.
Yeah.
Yes,
And somebody can, you can
At
get a
any
disability,
time.
even from an
Absolutely.
accident,
It could
from
be
surgery, from sickness, it can just change.
It can.
And so when it'd be fascinating to talk to your parents, because it's almost like they made a decision that whatever we can do to make sure that this child
It's okay.
grows up knowing that who he is, is confident and secure in himself. And that's something that a lot of parents with children with disabilities don't know how to do. And it's important. It's really, really important.
I wanted to ask also, who brings the ideas for content creating? It's a lot to be generating ideas. Where do you get inspiration? How do you come up with the ideas to create content?
The thing is, sometimes those comments, you generate content from comments.
Wow.
Yes, when I go through comments, I just say, okay, this is my next step. Sometimes I just watch other people, you know, put one or two things together. And sometimes I can be sleeping. I'm content myself. When I sleep, I just come up with ideas.
She's content herself.
I'm very calm, but when it comes to that camera, you know, I don't know where this confidence just comes from. You know, I just...
So you're the one that always gingers him most of the time?
Yes.
Oh,
so Jennifer from Port Harcourt says, I'm really enjoying the show. I'm also their fan. You guys have fun. Shout out to your fans.
They do have fun.
I love it. I love it. So we want to put you guys on the spot finally before we let you leave the studio today. And the question is simple. I know you guys have been married for 8 years. You dated for 3. So that means you've been together around 11, 12 years. You have a 10. You said she's 10?
No, 8.
8. Okay, you have an 8-year-old and now you have triplets that are about a month plus. And in the middle of that, sometimes the I love yous will come, the I love yous will be there, but it's not always, you know, so you're rushing, you're parents, you have things to do. So I'm putting you guys on the spot for the final time. I want the two of you to look at each other.
It's always.
They didn't even wait for me. Tell me what to do. Look at each other and say something that you don't oftentimes really get the time to say. Tell them one thing you don't say often. Gift. Let me start with you. Let me move back.
So, babe, I want to let you know that I know I don't tell you enough. I see your efforts. I see you breaking barriers. I see you doing things that people told you cannot do. I want to let you know that you are amazing. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job being the best dad, being the best husband. I want to let you know that you're greater than your peers and you're doing amazing. I love you now. I love you tomorrow. I love you forever.
Thank you. Thank you.
Joseph, how do you talk that?
Exactly.
How are you going to do that?
He's a sweet talker.
Well, for this words you said is touchy. I know I can't take you down to Maldives, but I'll take it through my heart for the rest of my life.
So,
Did you just hear what he said? I can't take you to the Maldives, but I'll take you through my
heart
heart.
forever, yeah.
Hey, me, I'm going to have to someone said the show is off. I'm going to go and subscribe this morning because of the interview with Madam Oye and family. This is what we give you guys. This is what... See, I was telling you, Joe, during the break, we started the week on kidnappings, bad news, killings and death. On Wednesday, we had the first class graduates with us, and she was the best graduating student in her set. She broke a 25-year record. Yesterday, we had Kimball Simeon, and we had Prince Charles from the streets of Port Harcourt to the runway of Paris, and now we're ending the week with Gift and Joe. I've done my work, Don't come. I said we've delivered this week. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being so open and being willing to put your life online. Thank you so much.
And we wish you many more years in love, happiness, peace, and plenty of Madam Maldives. You will take
You will go.
You will go.
You will go.
You will go.
As we celebrate love this season, Joe and Gift remind us that the strongest relationships are not built on perfection, but on acceptance, resilience, and courage. Their story challenges us to look beyond appearances, beyond assumptions, and even beyond fear, to the very heart of what love truly means. Because sometimes the greatest act of love is simply choosing someone, openly, proudly, and against the odds. We'll see you guys on Monday, 10 a.m. West African time. Hold someone close, even if it's a Valentine's, it's a Galentine's, it's a Guyentine's. Let somebody know that you love them this weekend.